Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Talking Tech podcast. I'm your host Konak Tyagi, and in today's episode, we are going to be talking about 5 hacks that you need to know to keep your phone more secure. Yes, these are going to be quick hacks, and these will make your phone less prone to accidents on the internet. This will make your phone less prone to hacks and attacks. So let's get started. Alright, this podcast mentions the tips and tricks that we're talking about for both Android and iOS devices. Starting off, the first tip would be that don't download any third-party app on your phone. For example, if there is a particular app or suggested website link that you get from somebody over WhatsApp, you shouldn't download that app using an APK file. An APK file is something that you download off the Play Store or off the Google Play Store or off the App Store in an iOS phone. So you shouldn't be doing that. These apps, they might work as a breeding ground to steal your confidential information. In fact, some of these apps are sometimes made in order to get to your phone and get all of that data, that important data that you have in your phone. So before downloading third-party apps, make sure that you have all of your background check done. Encrypt your data. Yes, encrypting your data means simply just putting a password on your personal PDFs, your bank account statements. Yes, this is another thing that you need to do in your phone while you're sending out important documents. For example, if you want to give out your banking information, if you want to give out an invoice to somebody, then make sure that you encrypt it with a very simple password, but make sure that you put in a password. So even if a hacker or a third-party person gets access to your information, they have to put in a password to go through it. Alright, tip number 3 would be do not jailbreak your iPhone or your iOS device. Yes, jailbreaking was a big part back in the day when you needed to access all of those third-party applications that weren't available on the Apple App Store. And another thing is that avoid rooting your Android device as well. They do offer some advantages over the normal Play Store and App Store. But having said that, when you jailbreak and root your device, you're exposing it to multiple number of threats from different hackers, and the security layers that have been set in place by Google Play Store and iOS App Store, they're all bypassed when your phone is jailbroken or your phone is rooted in Android devices. So yeah, that is not a good thing to do, and make sure that you have the top level security by not rooting or jailbreaking your device. Another tip that you need to know about your phone's security is that you need to constantly keep on updating your phone's software. Yes, it's a very simple process. All you need to go into the general settings of your phone and just check for the latest update in there. Make sure it's turned on for automatic updates. Why I say it's important is because phone developers, let it be Android phone developers or iOS phone developers, they keep on constantly updating the security patch of the Android phone that you're running or the iOS phone that you're running, which means that they are in sync with the current threats that are being posed by hackers, and their update of the software. Make sure that you get a more protective layer from them. So whenever you update your phone from the official source, it will give you an added layer of security to more contemporary, to more current day threats from hackers. And of course, one very important and very basic tip, make sure that you have all of your smartphones using a passcode, and even to add another layer of encryption whenever you have an app which is important, like a banking app or probably your social media accounts, you can add another layer of passcode to them. Yes, a lot of phones allow you to do that. So even if you give your phone to somebody and they have it unlocked, if they want to go to a particular app, they'll still have to put in that particular passcode again, which will give you another layer of security. Security is all about adding multiple layers, let it be to your home or let it be to your mobile phone or your social media as well. Another strong tip before we end this podcast is going to be enable two-factor authentication on all your social media accounts and your email accounts as well. Two-factor authentication will make sure that even if somebody gets to know your password or somebody is trying to access your social media or email accounts, then they'll still need to verify the same by using either your smartphone, an SMS on it, an OTP on it, or using a Google Authenticator app. So a two-factor authentication will always increase the level of security by just adding another layer. Thank you so much for watching this week's podcast. I hope you all are keeping safe and doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in.